Good evening and welcome to Musanza TV menus to present. My name is Vanson Jomba. Let's look at the headlines. IMF hopes for rapid progress on Zambia's debt program. Nakachinda faces another case in Namwala. Increased acts of vandalism and theft of ZESCO servicing cables worries Mazabuka residents. In international news, Sankara trial resumes to discuss compensation. And in sports news, Manchester City boss says his team needs 2 games to overcome Real Madrid. With the details, join me after a short break.
Animwa General Dealers, famously God is able, located in the heart of Mazabuka at Nakambala Market. We supply all kinds of paints, particle boards, cement, mortise lock, pan bricks, hose pipes, toilet pans, door frames, window frames, welding rods, iron sheets, and many more building materials. We guarantee quality. For more details, contact us on 0978 088645 or 0965 088645. Animwa General Dealers. Yes, indeed, God is able.
Gap Shop Mazabuka. We have the following in stock: menswear, ladieswear, children's wear, men and ladies shoes, beddings, curtains, belts, traveling bags, laptop bags, handbags, and school bags. Our pricing reduces from the first week to the second week of the month. First week pricing on men's shoes: Monday 230 kwacha, Tuesday 200 kwacha, Wednesday 180 kwacha, Thursday 140 kwacha, Friday 120 kwacha, Saturday 100 kwacha, and Sunday 80 kwacha. On the second week on men's shoes: Monday 70 kwacha, Tuesday 50 kwacha, Wednesday 40 kwacha, Thursday 30 kwacha, Friday 20 kwacha, Saturday 10 kwacha, Sunday 5 kwacha. First week ladies shoes and clothes pricing: Monday 100 kwacha, Tuesday 90 kwacha, Wednesday 80 kwacha, Thursday 70 kwacha, Friday 60 kwacha, Saturday 50 kwacha, and Sunday 40 kwacha. Ladies shoes and clothes pricing on the second week: Monday 35 kwacha, Tuesday 25 kwacha, Wednesday 20 kwacha, Thursday 15 kwacha, Friday 10 kwacha, Saturday 5 kwacha, Sunday 3 kwacha. We are located in Mazabuka Town Center, next to PEP, opposite Zanako. For more information, contact 0971 865350 or 0973 594435. DAP for high quality and low prices.
And now the news in detail. A 10-year-old boy of Manali in Southern Province was this morning found dead in unclear circumstances after his brother, who also just gained consciousness after being hit with a known object, reported to their grandmother. The deceased boy has been identified as a Chris, 10 years old, that was found with his tongue and private part cut out, while his surviving brother has been identified as Gavin, 12 years old. The 2 boys have been said to have been living alone after their mother, who is said to have moved to Chingangauka over 6 months ago, left them home alone. Neighbors who said they have not seen the boys for 3 days now told Musanza TV News that the boys were neglected and left without parents' guidance for a long time.
10 years, something like 10 years so.
Kambo yompatu wago la tuovu munya ochicho. So no yaba ya kutayanda ola nyina oliji bwenyi ya kutayanda ola.
Atujana abanyoko
oyo wazimi nangu ni
ukirisi wazimi
no ombe walijisa ngoni
oyo walijisa wachicha ngavino ngo pa kuti bamba bagapanyina baibe utulija gitiko
no bagapanyina
baunka ku mulundu ya balamba ka kunye mapilos kai olo wasiga
so gavino oyo wajiswa ngo walenga uti bahibe
oyo gavino ngo pa kuti bagapanyina kai walombo asisimu
na wasisimu gaso mchiti
kutamba osisimu gamasi
no moranga abana bagalitwalira atake
apa yapana kwamba masimpe memo ndachilanganya ndizona temunya naamba nyina kuti wagaliko nyina alimo nyina wele tulika bwenya akambo kambo
walira agulira tata
oli ubone watalikiyo
walira agulira tata
nanga mandito amwana
ati
muntu gamano gagola
mujirango we mwana abaji ulamano amuhobu.
So this is the house where the children were abandoned.
Muntu yako baso, don't just imagine. Ulo panga mali moja mushoko. Kupanga mali panga mali moja mushoko, muri masimpe shua. Tajipangi muzizi. Bana ola siolike wenda jende, ndamana atibana. Ndati ompra mani.
No body really.
Body njeo.
Concerned Mazabuka residents have challenged the power utility company ZESCO to clear the air over alleged vandalism of ZESCO servicing cables in homes by unknown people. In an interview with Musanza TV, the residents have wondered why the electricity company, together with police, has remained mute over alleged illegal activities. A number of Mazabuka residents of late have been complaining of unknown people stealing connected servicing cables from the poles, and no action has been taken by the authority.
Last time wakakuya cables, about 10 cables, cables. So nisi vakalira vanjanja vamashops kambo kama cables akaunka. Then from there problem ipati manengi plan to pin.
Cables areta maraiti kuzwa kuchipo kureta kunganda aire kudhunsurwa so toba kuyowa sunu uchechi janga badhunsura maraiti so tromba vakapokora kuti vatuyere kamboswebo tatuna kuchiko yona kabotu kuno kuti upinde baire kuzutaura kuboneka kambo kuina muntu ukuzuntura ntambo utahi ngoba connected so kuboneka bandisa ondenyi naruhibo memo inabo ndiko yakuzutura ntambo so ejijirengo bakapokora tromba kuti baturanganye kuno kuti upini kambo topenga maningi tatupi kuona kabotu kambo kuti baire kuzutura mantambo kuno kuti upini so tromba kuti bahurumende batugwahirihe bakapokora.
Member of Parliament, Mwemba Malambo, has assured the people of Magoye of the government's commitment to the construction of a deplorable road network. In an interview with Musanza TV, Mr. Mwemba says the local authority has started working on roads that have bad patches to ease the movement of goods and services. He has also noted the need to engage a contractor to work on Mungwende Bridge along Chivuna Road, which always gets submerged in water due to its low status.
As of it is now in Magoye, we are working on Chivuna Road to ensure that the road becomes passable. As you are aware that in the initial stage the road was very, very impassable, and this time around we have people who have gone on the ground to work on the road. As I speak to you now, the grader and 4 tippers, they are on the road trying to refill the bad patches of that particular road. Now, there is an issue of Mungwende Dam, And when Mungwende Dam gets full, it affects the bridge. The bridge is too low. So we are engaging our colleagues, the engineers, to go and ascertain how best we can be able to work on that bridge using CDF. But hope is in the World Bank program, because the rural road connectivity is coming in Magoe within this year to start working on Chivuna comprehensively to put it at a level where it will become so passable.
Zambian Roads Highway Safety Group has observed that the main road from Lusaka to Kapiri has many potholes, leading to many accidents in the area. Speaking to KBC News, Zambian Roads Highway Safety Group admin Toniswa Banda says the stretch between Kapiri and Ndola on the Great North Road is currently damaged and most potholed road in the country due to its heavy good vehicles moving from Tanzania and Congo. Mr. Banda says road is congested with traffic caused by roadblocks by Zambia police and blockage at Kaflafuta Weighbridge, hence the slowing down of vehicles on the busy road. The Zambian Roads Highway Safety Group admin suggests that the government, through the road development agents RDA, consider working on the potholes that have continuously been posing a danger to motorists and adding an extra lane to decongest the traffic. He added that in order to reduce accidents on the road, Road Transport Safety Agents RTSA is to intensify patrols and to get rid of broken down vehicles on the road.
The Zambian Roads and Highway Safety Group has observed that the stretch between the Ndola and Kapiri road on the Great North Road is one of the most damaged and most potholed roads in the country right now. This road is busy with heavy goods vehicles and is currently congested by traffic that is moving to the northwest and also moving towards DRC and Tanzania. So there's too much traffic on this road. We've also observed that this road also has a lot of blockages caused by the weighbridge at Kafulafuta, followed by many roadblocks that are created by the Zambia police. As a highway safety group, we've also noted that because of these congestions and the potholes, there are a number of accidents that have been recorded on this stretch. As a result, we would like to provide the following solutions for this. We would like to urge the Road Development Agency to immediately get on site and begin to work on these potholes and ridges that are found on this road that are a danger not only to heavy goods vehicles but even to small vehicles. We also want to urge RDA to expand this road to take into consideration the heavy traffic that uses this road. We would suggest that an extra lane be created to take care of the trucks and other slow-moving vehicles so that fast vehicles are able to traverse this area with ease and without much blockages. We would also want to urge RATSA to increase on the road patrols along this road to ensure that broken down trucks and slow-moving vehicles are taken off the road so that other traffic can flow. We also want them to get rid of the roadblocks that are found on this road so that traffic is allowed to flow. We also want to urge the government to reconsider the usage of railway line for heavy goods transportation so that many of the trucks that are found on this road can be diverted to railways so that the heavy luggage, heavy haulage that is being hauled by these trucks can be converted to railway transportation so that our roads are freed from these heavy goods vehicles.
The Director of Public Prosecutions, Lilian Sioni, has asked President Hakainde Hichilema to give authority to clear the allegations being leveled against her. In a letter dated 25th April 2022 and submitted to the Judicial Complaints Commission, Ms. Siuni said the secrecy of oath she swore is constraining her from clearing the allegations. She has stated that the allegations leveled against her are false and she denies the same. She added that her submission to the Judicial Complaints Commission will hinge on information received in her capacity as Director of Public Prosecution. Ms. Siuni further stated in her response that she has been restrained from commenting on the allegations against her by the Justice Minister Mulambo Haimbe due to the oath of secrecy. We'll now go for our first set of commercials. You are still watching Musanza TV Main News. I'll be right back.
Animwa General Dealers, famously God is able, located in the heart of Mazabuka at Nakambala Market. We supply all kinds of paints, particle boards, cement, mortise lock, band bricks, hose pipes, toilet pans, door frames, window frames, welding rods, iron sheets, and many more building materials. We guarantee quality. For more details, contact us on 0978 088645 or 0965088645. Animwa General Dealers. Yes, indeed, God is able.
Refresh your body, mind and soul this sizzling summer. Introducing the refreshing, clear with nature's taste Aqua J purified mineral water, ultimately designed to quench your thirst with a revitalizing and refreshing taste. Stock available: 750 ml, 500 ml, 350 ml, 500 ml sachets and 18.9 liters containers. Drink and enjoy your purified and corporately packaged water which passes all tests. Live better, drink better. Call 0776 452710 or 0760 732565 now to make your order. Aqua J for a refreshing sip.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We continue with the news. Patriotic Front PF Information and Publicity Chairperson Raphael Nakachinda is barely 24 hours after his arrest and eventual transfer to Northwestern Province on trial charges, yet again facing similar charges in Namwala Southern Province. This is after Namwala UPND youth reported Mr. Nakachinda to Namwala police allegedly for his derogatory statement against Republican President Hakainde Hichilema and the Tonga-speaking people of Southern Province recently. The youths, led by Joseph Chipindi and Namwala Central Ward Councillor Yang Shandavu, reported the matter to Namwala police at about 13 hours yesterday. The youths have since challenged Mr. Nakachinda to travel to Namwala Police Station where the matter has been reported. Deputy Southern Province Police Commissioner Alfred Nawa has confirmed receiving the report from Namwala Police over the matter. Mr. Nakachinda was arrested in Lusaka and later transferred to Northwestern Province. A complaint against his trial statement has been lodged. International Monetary Fund Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva has commended Zambia for making impressive progress in implementing measures under the country's economic reform program. Ms. Georgieva said this comes at a crucial time when the international lender is entering a new phase of the debt restructuring process with the critical path to form the official creditor committee. She is hoping for rapid progress on Zambia's debt restructuring so that the IMF board can soon consider Zambia's program. The IMF Managing Director recognized the agents of IMF Board consideration of the requested program and committed to work with Zambia in trying to achieve this goal as soon as possible. This was said during a meeting between the IMF and Minister of Finance and National Planning, Dr. Stumbeko Musokotwane, held at the IMF headquarters in Washington, D.C., United States of America. Yesterday, the minister was grateful for the productive meeting at which reforms were discussed, as well as the ongoing constructive relationships with the IMF. A concerned resident, Mpula Lukomba Ward in Kapirimposhi district of Central Province, bemoans the alarming level of teenage pregnancies and early marriages in the area. Speaking in a walk interview with Musanza TV News, Patrick Chisenga says the number of teenage pregnancies in the area is very alarming and is likely to worsen if the situation is left unchecked. The concerned Chisenga says most of the girl child at Lukomba Days Secondary School has become victim of this vice because the school has no boarding facilities. Mr. Chisenga says most of the pupils come from far places to access education but find themselves failing to pay because they have no permanent places to stay. He added that a famous place in the area called Laibai have negative effects on the girls' child's education. Mr. Chisenga has since called on the relevant authority in the district to build boarding facilities and to provide social protection facilities that are missing in the area.
I'm here in Kapiri and I want to launch out an appeal to the government and also to the interested parties that early marriages around Kapiri, I know elsewhere also it can be rampant, but I'm here in Kapiri and I'm saying to them to say it is very, very high. I can set up an example. When you go in Komba constituency is under Kapiri. It is just there at Impula where there is Lukomba Secondary School. Lukomba Secondary School is opposite the famous Laibai there. When you go there, a girl child has suffered an abuse of sexual abuse between the adults that are there and these girls who are sent by their children to be in school. It has been complained by people around there. I've interacted even with the children that their livelihood there is not all that good. Why am I saying so? I've seen children dropping out because of pregnancies, early pregnancies, and also eventually early marriages. So I'm appealing to government to come up with some measures in order to reduce this vice. Lukomba Secondary School has no boarding facility. How I wish interested parties can come on board. It's an urgent matter. They can come on board and help out these school girls who are there facing these abuses in the compound.
Still in Kapiri, a 37-year-old Kapirimposhi man has been sentenced to 6 months imprisonment with hard labor for threatening to bewitch another man. Before Kapirimposhi Magistrate Edward Banda was Watson Ndokesha, a farmer of Lokanda resettlement scheme charged with 1 count of professing knowledge of witchcraft contrary to Section 5, Clause A, B of the Witchcraft Act, Chapter 90 of the laws of Zambia. Ndokesha pleaded guilty as charged. Facts in this matter are that on 10th March 2022, around 16:20 hours, the complainant in this matter, Chisambala Bota, was at his farm in Lukanga area when he was approached by the now convict. The complainant's father confiscated a kiln of charcoal from the now convict after he was found cutting trees in his farm without permission. The convict threatened the complainant that he was going to use charms for way of making the charcoal permanently stick on the complainant's head as punishment for his father's action to confiscate charcoal from him. In mitigation, Ndokesha begged the court to exercise leniency on him, stressing that he would not repeat professing knowledge of witchcraft. But in passing judgment, Magistrate Banda noted that the acts of professing knowledge of witchcraft and naming of persons as witches has become common in Kapirimposhi, adding that the court needed to mete out appropriate punishment to warn would-be offenders. He then passed a 6-month jail term against Ndokesha. Let's go for another break. I'll be right back shortly.
Okay. Yeah. So can I have my dude done? Yeah, I got this. Okay. You can check them out. Hey. Ay. Mami. Manje so apata manga enda nasiafao pachiti mpatebo azaiona akaiona frame.
Refresh your body, mind and soul this sizzling summer. Introducing the refreshing, clear with nature's test Aqua J purified mineral water, ultimately designed to quench your thirst with a revitalizing and refreshing taste. Stock available: 750 ml, 500 ml, 350 ml, 500 ml sachets and 18.9 liters containers. Drink and enjoy your purified and corporately packaged water which passes all tests. Live better, drink better. Call 0776 452710 or 0760 732565 now to make your order. Aqua J for a refreshing sip.
Welcome back, and we continue with the news. Now in international. A military court in Burkina Faso has started a hearing on the interest of the civil parties in the case of Thomas Sankara and his 12 companions. The lawyers for the civil parties demand that the state and the accused be jointly and severely liable and obliged to compensate for all the damage suffered by the families. Thomas Sankara, seen by many as a revolutionary president, was murdered in 1987.
In Burkina Faso, a military court started this Monday an hearing on the interests of the civil parties in the case of Thomas Sankara and his 12 companions. The lawyers for the civil parties demand that the state and the accused be jointly and severely liable and obliged to compensate all the damage suffered by the families. Thomas Sankara, seen by many as a revolutionary president, was murdered in 1987. Earlier this month, former Burkina President Blaise Compaoré was sentenced in absentia to life in prison by a military court in Ouagadougou. Compaoré is currently living in exile in the Ivory Coast. The Sankara family is asking for the symbolic sum of 1 franc as compensation for damages.
Now in sports news, Manchester City needs 2 exceptional games to overcome Real Madrid and reach the Champions League final, said City boss Pep Guardiola. Premier League leaders are set to take on La Liga leaders Real in the first leg of the semi-finals at home today. Guardiola's side lost 1-0 to Chelsea in their first Champions League final last season, while Real Madrid have been European champions 13 times. Guardiola will make late decisions on the fitness of England defenders John Stones and Kyle Walker, who are both doubts because of injuries. This is the third time in a 7th season that City have reached the last 4, while Real are in the semi-finals for the 10th occasion in 12 years and aiming to win the tournament for the first time since they beat Liverpool 3-1 in the 2018 final. City, who beat Atletico Madrid 1-0 on aggregate over 2 legs in the quarter-final, are 1 point ahead of Liverpool with 5 Premier League games to go, while Real have 15-point La Liga advantage over Barcelona and only need 1 more point to be Spanish champions. The second leg of this semi-final will be played at the Bernabeu on 4th May, with the final in Paris on 28th May. Liverpool, Spanish side Villarreal contested the other semi-final with the first leg at Anfield on Wednesday. This story brings us to the end of the evening news, but before I go, the headlines again. IMF hopes for rapid progress on Zambia's debt program. Nakachinda faces another case in Namwala. Increased acts of vandalism and theft of ZESCO servicing cables worries Mazabuka residents. In international news, Sankara trial resumes to discuss compensation. And in sports news, Manchester City boss says his team needs 2 games to overcome Real Madrid. Well, this is all we had for you tonight. On behalf of my transmission controller, Walent Mwemba, my name is Vanson Jomba. Don't forget to join us tomorrow at 6:30 hours for another news bulletin. For now, I'm saying keep on watching Musanza TV and good night.